Y class. That's Kelson. That might be Mark Tate. Yeah, and I snagged. That's the name of the boat. There's two of them together. Well, that's Tate, Jim Apley's boat again.
It looks like a lot of people at this race. Looking at the shoreline.
Yeah, the spectators at one place, and then way down past the starting line is where the all the people in the pits were. Yeah, that's Jim Apley's boat.
Did he go by the name Super J?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the name of the boat. I never did hear the reason for it. It's the start of the S class. That blue one is Lucy Smith. She's from up your way in Minnesota.
Yeah. Lucy Baby or something like that?
No, I think hers was something 11. That's the name of the boat.
Yeah.
Easy 11.
She raced
Nice
for,
paint job.
she raced for a few years, didn't she?
Yeah, and she ended up with a 6-liter for a short time.
I met her briefly. Nice gal.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's S class. I went by so fast I couldn't see who it was. That looks like S class. There's a bunch of them. Like low G's from Canada. One of the white galley in the lead. I can tell that's Larry there in the Gemini. A class.
Must be a fairly new boat.
I'm trying to think of when exactly he built that. It was fairly new then, yes.
It's been restored too, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's in good shape. Looks like summer wine. About from Illinois. Wolves. I'm not sure who was driving it at that exact time. The Wolves were from Illinois. Summer wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it ran mostly in our part of the country in Region 6, 7. They ran a boat. I think it is. He's built it out with himself.
One of the Joy Boys.
I'm trying to think of what name he had on that one. I don't think it was Joy Boy. Joy Boy was a 7-liter that he built. And the 266 Blind Crippled Crazy was the name of it. He was partners with some other people on that one.
Like that,
So
man.
these are E-class. And that one looks like Last Blast. Yep. That one ran good for many years.
That's another one folks were searching for it. Not sure.
Last Blast, I know there's a lot of famous ones that people are looking for. A lot of them aren't around anymore. Boy, somebody's really floating there on the right.
Right. There he goes again. Slowly down.
Oh, these are E-class too. That looks like Fiorette maybe in the E-class. Yeah, Miss Virgo. Remember Fiorette?
Called what?
Miss Virgo.
Oh.
You know, like astrologically Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
Love that kid.
I suppose when you had a ton of E-boats show up for the race, you would have a lot of the other classes brand away while they ran a couple of heats to get them all in.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times what they would do is like do the E-class, put a whole one field in, and then put a different class in while the E-boats came back, you know, got off the course, and then they could put a whole nother class in. Because there were so many boats that just jammed up the cranes and everything. If you tried to run 3 E-classes in a row, you know, depending on your pit situation and how many boats were there at each crane. But there were a lot. Probably why I was in the E-class, I guess. Something I could afford. Still pretty good. Looks like Joey Kreitzer there on the left.
JB in water.
Yep.
Isn't that boat out west now? Restored?
Yes. It was restored back here, and then he sold it and went out west. I remember after it was restored at the vintage event, Kelson himself came to the event and drove it.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. There he is, missed over.
He always seems to have a lot of boats chasing him.
Yeah, well, he had a whole lot of experience in outboards before he went to inboards. So he knows how to make a start for sure, wide open and hit the line right at the right exact time. And unless you're there with him, there's no way of catching him.
read something on social media about he ran outboard props on that boat of his. That gave him an advantage. I don't know if that's true or not. I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Well, that's kind of strange because they're usually a lot smaller, the propellers for outboards, than they are for the inboards. What could be, though, is the same type of how you finish each blade of the propeller. And I know the outboards are much thinner, and a lot of inboards went to thinning out the blades, and you can do it to a certain point, and then it gets too weak, and then they bend. So it's real tricky. So anybody that's really messed with a lot of outboard props would have knowledge maybe on how to do that. There we go. Deep water special there. And the Olympiad. Yeah, that thing would fly. Looks like J-class maybe. Looks like Shazam on the right. Looks like Jim Cropfield. Hard to tell. There were a couple of blue boats, same color blue. Unless you had the lighting just right, it was hard to tell who was who. Still the same too, that's for sure. That battle too.
Stoniker's been pretty good in the J-class, haven't they?
Especially in the 80s, the early 80s. Built a number of boats, and they just seemed like they were the right weight. There's my lens. And with a good engine, they all really ran good. And there were a number of them. I think there's a picture of my book of their shop when they were doing that. And there's like 3 different J-boats in there at the same time in different stages of construction.
50.
Yeah. He could build them in a hurry, too, because he had, Brzezinski was his right-hand man there at the shop. And, wow. He were each working on different parts of the boat. They had it down pat. J-boats again. Maybe Jim, but he's not in the lead. Which is I am in the lead. Jim's trying to catch him. Yeah.
What's the boat called?
It was Country Boy.
Oh, okay. I thought. Lens again.
Well, that particular boat instead of Country Boy was Special Edition. That's when it was brand new, I think, and then Mike Weiner bought it, and it was called Country Boy after that.
Okay.
For a year or two, and then they sold it. Came up with a different name.
This guy's got an unusual, assuming that's a exhaust system.
Exhaust, yeah. And it wouldn't fit under the cowling. That's why he's running without the cowling.
Yeah.
It sure made a sound. That's for sure. Also.